The modest museum in a room of the sacristy of the Church of the Sacred Heart of Suffrage consists of 10 specimens or relics exhibited behind glass. Its story began in 1893, when Father Victor Jouet built in the place of the present church a chapel for the so-called Arch-Confraternity of the Sacred Heart of Jesus for aid to the holy souls, which he had founded. Father Jouet began to collect testimonies, documents, and objects that could help to incite devotion to the poor souls. The exhibition he made of them was originally larger than the present one, because one of his successors later removed those items whose documentation could be open to some criticism. The remaining pieces span more than 2 centuries. The oldest one belongs to an apparition from 1696, and the most recent from 1919. Due to the difficulties of traveling and communication at the time, the pieces were gathered. They all come from Western European countries. Exhibit 2, a prayer book with 3 burned-in fingerprints of the ghost of Palmira Rastelli. Exhibit 3, burn marks of 5 fingers on the nightcap of Louis Le Chenesal, left by the ghost of his wife Louise. Exhibit 5, photocopy of a burned-in handprint left on the sleeve of Joseph Lelou by the ghost of his mother. Exhibit 7, 4 burn marks left by the ghost of one Father Panzini, a former abbot from Mantua, Italy. Exhibit 8, burned-in hand on a copy of the Imitation of Christ belonging to Marguerite de Merle of the parish of Ellegan, Diocese of Metz, now in France. Exhibit 9, burn marks left by the ghost of Joseph Schatz on the prayer book of his brother George. Exhibit 10, photocopy of an Italian banknote of 10 lire left by a deceased Italian priest who asked for holy masses. One will never find a collection comparable to that in the little museum outside the Catholic Church. Taken together, the exhibits are convincing testimony of the Catholic doctrine of purgatory for the humble Christian believer as well as for the sincerely investigative seeker of truth about the hereafter. Much more than fascinating souvenirs of merely private revelations, these fiery imprints of fingers and hands have been allowed or ordered by the Almighty so that their images in turn will be indelibly imprinted on our mind and on our memory as eloquent visual lessons.